It's almost harvest time. This crucial step can make a big difference in the profitability of your crops. In this video, we'll walk you through some key steps you need to consider for an optimal harvest. Hello and welcome to Ceresco Academy, the place to keep you informed about different agronomic techniques and help you get the most out of your crops. Proper preparation of your fields will help with the plants to reach an even maturity, therefore helping with your combine. A visit to the fields with your agronomic advisor is the first step to preparing your harvest. Together, you will determine whether it is necessary to apply a herbicide and/or a defoliator. This will help in eliminating any risk of contamination of your soybeans depending on the type and the amount of weeds present. Too many damp weeds while harvesting can stain your soybeans and reduce their quality. Validating the maturity of the pods will mark the right time to start your harvest. You're good to go when you feel the grains moving inside the pods. The best time to operate your combine is when the morning dew has evaporated and before it falls at the end of the day, typically between 11 a.m. and 7 p.m. Harvesting plants that are still damp may stain your beans. You should try and harvest sections that contain a lot of weeds in the middle of the afternoon. With the sun at its peak, you can help in reducing the risk of staining your soybeans. If you notice that the soybeans are being stained, try to isolate this portion from the rest of the crop in order to not reduce your quality. It is essential to check that all the parts of your equipment are working properly to minimize losses during harvest and to avoid staining or damaging the grain. Start with the combine head. Make sure that there are no debris inside and outside. Take the time to open the shields and check the condition and tension of the belts and chains. Check the cutter bar. Make sure no guards are damaged and that all cutting knives are in good condition and sharp. A set of well-adjusted knives will improve your efficiency by avoiding pushing or pulling on the plants, thus having soil penetrate into the combine. Using a leaf blower to clean the outside of your machinery before you start and between each field is an excellent practice. When cleaning your combine, be sure to open the stone trap, augers, and the lift hatches. Turn on the machine and pretend you are in full operation. Debris and other materials will be cleared. Stop the machine and blow out any residue. If necessary, repeat the process. Then check for dirt in the augers. Be sure to close all doors or open parts before you go into the fields. Open your cylinder and make sure that it is free of any obstruction. This can reduce the flow and threshing capacity and have an impact on quality. Take the time to clean the grain hopper properly if the last crop was GMO soybeans or any other type of crop. The user manual will tell you the settings for the speed of the cylinders and the spacing of the concaves. A good balance between the opening and the closing of the concaves and the speed of the cylinder will help in achieve a rapid threshing and reduce the number of broken grains and unbeaten pods. Check often the grain quality in your wagons to make sure that you are maximizing your harvest. Don't forget to adjust your settings with the weather changes as the day progresses. Your quality will be assured. Your equipment speaks to you. It is important that you listen to it in order to properly adjust it. If you feel your combine is losing power, you may need to slow down your speed. The plants may also be too damp to complete the harvest at this time. To help in reducing splits or having to dry your soybeans, it is recommended to combine your soybeans at a humidity between 13 and 14%. Verifying the cleanliness of your grain carts. To avoid contamination, they must be free of debris or residues from previous crops. Make sure that your unloading auger and your silos are clean. When you pass your grain through an auger system, be sure to slow down the speed of your equipment. This will ensure that the auger is full and avoid breaking the grains. For every transfer that you make in a silo, take a sample to get an overview of the quality of the soybeans in that silo. If you realize that your soybeans are stained, it is best to isolate them from the rest of your crop to avoid affecting the overall quality. If you have any questions, do not hesitate to contact our agricultural advisor team. It will be our pleasure to share our expertise with you to make your harvest a success. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to follow us on social media to make sure that you are notified of our next videos. And visit the Ceresco Academy section on our website to get access to useful tools, allowing you to maximize your field performance. Have a great harvest!